We just got some breaking news out of Lincoln. Matt Rhule just confirmed that Kentucky wide receiver transfer Hardley Gilmore has been kicked off the team effective immediately. So in today's video, I'm going to give you everything you need to know about this situation. Why was he kicked off the team? What did he do? What does this mean for the Huskers going forward? And everything else you need to know. So really quick, we have a lot to talk about. I'm going to give you the inside details on this situation. We've been hearing about it for a couple of days. So hit that like button if you're fired up. And also, if you support what I'm doing here, daily Husker football content helps me out so much more than you would know. Please hit that subscribe button. Once again, helps me out so much. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's just get into it. I'm going to be honest in this video. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to tell you everything I need to know because I'm just going to have no filter. Okay, I'm going to preface with that. So I found out about the Hardley Gilmore stuff Thursday morning. It was going all over the internet, and Matt Rhule didn't say why he got kicked off the team, but the rumor was theft and a couple other culture issues. I messaged a player on the team. He confirmed that. I messaged another person associated with the team. He confirmed that Hardley Gilmore was no longer with the squad. So I'm thinking, okay, it's over. I'm thinking he either got completely kicked off or that he was suspended indefinitely. And then this issue happened. This issue happened on Monday. His locker got cleaned out on Monday. I ended up DMing Hardley Gilmore on Instagram. I said, hey, I wish you the best of luck, this, that, and the third. He calls me. I give him my phone number. I say, hey, hit me up if you want me to tell me anything, whatever. He calls me about 10 minutes later, and I say, Hardley Gilmore, what's up? This is what's going on. This is what I know. Is this all true? And Hardley Gilmore literally, I've never talked to this dude in my life before, right? I was just out of the blue. I was just wishing him the best of luck. He denied everything. He said, I'm still with Nebraska. I'm still in Nebraska. Turns out that was all a lie. So I'm whatever. Hardley Gilmore, if you're going to call me, man, don't lie to my face about something that's common knowledge. And that was going to be confirmed 2 days later. So whatever. Hardley Gilmore no longer with the team. The rumor is theft. The rumor is a lot of other culture issues that I'm not going to get into specifically. What does this mean? Very, very talented player. 6'1", 180 pounds, obviously super young, good speed, very aggressive, good hands, right? But he just couldn't figure out all the stuff off the field. And this is what I told you guys since he got to Nebraska was I'm not worried about him on the field. I'm worried about him off the field, what he does from Monday to Friday. That's what I'm worried about. And I'm worried about that not just with him, but every other wide receiver. The Ja'Cory Barneys, and Isaiah Hunters, right? The Cortez Mills. Because for whatever reason at Nebraska, these wide receivers can't figure it out off the field. Every year we sit here in the offseason and we look at our wide receiver depth chart and we say it looks great. And then it never turns out to be that way because of injuries, because of off the field issues. And it happened once again. Okay. And I just don't, from a Hardley Gilmore perspective, what is this kid doing? Because he had baggage when he got to Nebraska. He got arrested right before he committed. Okay? And he had issues in high school as well. I told you I'm going to be unfiltered. He is unbelievably stupid. You are one of the most talented players in college football. I'm going to be honest. He is so talented. And you threw away your career. You're throwing away your career. These Florida kids, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. This is a guy who could be playing on Sundays, and he's not unique. There's so many players just like him who come to Nebraska who are entitled, who think they can act off, on and off the field, and then they end up getting kicked off or this, that, and the third, and they're never a good player. And then they, whatever. They never turn out to be anything. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. These kids just are so, they're entitled. They just don't understand. They don't understand the God-given ability that the Lord gave them. So they decide to act off. They decide to be stupid. They decide to steal. They decide to break, the rules, the laws, whatever, and because they think they're the guy, whatever. So Hardley Gilmore no longer with the team. It's a loss. He's very talented. I'm holding my breath with this receiver room. I've already told you guys. Again, it looks great on paper, but it never turns out to be that way. Who knows? There might be an injury. There might be another guy who gets kicked off the team at this rate. I don't know, but really, really don't like this. I will tell you one last thing about Hardley Gilmore, though. Or not about Hardley Gilmore, but about this receiver room. I would not be shocked if the Huskers take a receiver now in the portal because, hey, you got to make this room better. And Hardley Gilmore no longer with the team. Again, I wish him the best of luck. I don't want to, make it seem like I'm throwing a shot at him. But come on, for this dude, got on the call with me on Thursday night, lied to my face, told me he's still with Nebraska. That was a lie. He clearly had a lot of issues with the culture issues. I'm not going to get into everything that I've heard. Obviously, the theft and all that. So I don't want to get into everything. I don't want to make it sound like I'm throwing a shot at him, but it makes me so angry because he needs to understand how talented he is. He needs to understand how good of a player he is and his potential, and he threw it all away for nothing, man. And he's not the only one. We see this every year. Reed Gilbert was in that same conversation. Whatever, man. Wish you the best of luck, Hardley Gilmore. You're no longer with Nebraska. Wish you the best of luck, boy. Good luck. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Hey, if you made this far on the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go Big Red. Go Mount Rhule. See you in the next one.